It's Josh and Chantel, and this is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, a replay of today's full show.
It's Wednesday, September 4th. On today's show, Gerald the snaggletooth. Good news from Ikea. Nah, man, that's check fraud. We have a paranoid dog. Josh is on the hunt for a trapper keeper. We give you our best impressions of Nokia ringtones. Lemonade, okay. Oh, the things we would do if we were ambitious. Josh and Chantel met today 21 years ago. Why is it so awkward to walk through a restaurant to use the bathroom? And headshots are the worst.
Thanks for listening. You can hear the show live weekday mornings from 6 to 10. It's Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Enjoy today's show. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Hi there.
Oh, hey, hi, hello.
Middle of the week, it's Wednesday. Today is, September the 4th?
What?
Isn't that crazy? I don't know what's happening.
I don't either.
Labor Day's here. Soon we'll hear jingle bells. That's what's going to happen. I guess we got to talk about it.
How dare you?
I know. It's National Wildlife Day.
Wildlife.
Mm-hmm. It's also Macadamia Nut Day.
I love macadamia nuts.
I know you do. In a cookie or
Yes.
elsewhere?
All of the things.
Where else have you had macadamia nuts?
I just had some little peanut clusters, and I had chocolate macadamias.
Okay.
in them.
Macadamias? Is that right? Okay. Indigenous Literacy Day today. That's very important.
What is that?
Well, the indigenous peoples.
Yes.
It is a literacy day for them. Yeah, focusing on empowerment and literacy across the indigenous people. That's what that is.
Great.
Global Talent Acquisition Day. So,
Woo-wee.
yeah, HR people.
Is that what they are?
You betcha. Making sure that the world runs as well as possible, it says. Let's see. What else is going on? World Cogeneration Day.
What's cogeneration?
This is power and heat that get generated concurrently.
I thought it was like the generations just living in harmony.
No, that would be different. But this would be generating different power sources and heat sources simultaneously.
Oh.
Two products, co-generating.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
National Newspaper Carrier Day. Did you ever do the Paperboy
No,
thing?
I did not.
Did you ever play the video game, Paperboy?
Yeah, of
That
course
was
I
good.
did.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever get past the first level? Doubt it.
Were there more levels?
Yeah, there you go.
There's just one level.
I mean, there were obviously more levels, or else the game wouldn't make sense. But you rode your little bike, chucking newspapers,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and avoiding obstacles poorly.
Did you ever do newspaper delivery?
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I should say is my mom did newspaper delivery because I couldn't be bothered to wake up early enough.
Did she take the money or did you take the money?
I couldn't tell you.
You better not have
But
taken
I'm
that money.
sure it was a very short-lived thing.
Yeah, I bet it was. I hope it was for your mom's sake, you lazy bones.
Thanks. Hey, last but not least here, it is Eat an Extra Dessert Day, Chantel.
Yeah, this is my
Indulgence.
favorite day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get 2.
I don't need a day for this.
Yeah.
I just do it anyway. Because
Eat an-
I do what I want.
Because you're an Eat an Extra Dessert kind of lady.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. Well, good Wednesday morning. It's Josh and Chantel.
Have you ever stayed in a job too long because you just couldn't quit?
I can't quit you. I've been doing the same thing for 25 years.
Yeah, but with a couple of different companies.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I necessarily stayed because I just couldn't quit. I just kept working. Some might interpret that as like some sort of loyalty from an employee or something. I don't know what you'd make of that. I stayed with one company, one group for 17 years. So
Okay.
It's a long time.
It is a long time. There is a company that will quit your job for you.
This
if you're afraid
is
of...
a huge thing in Japan right
yeah,
now.
that's where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like people
Yeah.
are hiring
Yeah.
professional quitters. I heard about this.
Just for your job, or will it quit relationships too? I wonder.
Why do you ask?
I'm curious. I'm just curious.
What in the world's going on? If someone shows up and says, "Listen, it's just not working out," I'm going to go, "Who are you?"
It's not her. It's you.
Yeah. Great.
So to quit your job, these people, it'll cost you around $200 to $300, and they will handle everything. They will call your employer. They will tell them you're leaving. They will even handle and negotiate all the other details like your last day, how to return company-owned uniforms and equipment. You won't have to deal with any of the confrontation or embarrassment that it comes with quitting.
Yeah,
It's weird. It's strange.
You got to take some responsibility at some point and be like, "Hey, this isn't working out.
This isn't. Yeah,
it's not me.
I'm
it's
moving
you.
on to greener pastures."
Right. Yeah. Hey, I got another opportunity. Whatever it is that you're leaving, you just need to deal with it. So that's very interesting. Now, I guess you would hire an agent, depending on the industry you were working in, that might help you get hired or might find jobs for you. But this is the opposite. This is somebody who's like, "Oh, you're ready to be done? We'll get you out." What a strange thought. And I wonder if that's because it is uncomfortable for one.
Because people don't like the confrontation of it.
It's definitely not something you get a lot of practice at. You might apply for 100 jobs and land one.
But here's what you can do too, because here's what I've done in the past. You write your letter, like your, what's it called?
Resignation.
Yes. You can say everything in there, and then all you have to do is just turn it in and say, here's this. And then you walk away. Let them read it. Let your boss read it.
Right.
And then he says, or she says, "What's going on?" And you say, "It's in the letter. Just read the letter, man."
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Your boss comes up. "Hey, saw your letter. Can we talk about it?" You go, "Nah, everything's in the letter."
Yeah.
And everything I have to say, I said.
I've said it all.
I'm like, "Well, that was awful."
No,
thanks, though.
You don't write anything rude. Why is it awful?
No, just the whole interaction.
Oh.
They're like, "Let's talk about it. What can we do to make you stay?" You're like, "Nah, everything I have to say is in the letter." Like, well, this was worth my time walking down the hall.
It's all there. And then you could point at it.
Yeah, hey, just if you don't understand, read it again.
Deep dive into that thing.
Yeah. If you need clarification, here's a dictionary. I'll be over here cleaning out my drawer. All right. See ya.
Are you missing any teeth?
No. I lost them. I said goodbye. I don't miss them. No, I'm not missing any teeth. What's up?
If you are an adult and you're missing teeth, there is a drug that people are developing that will help adults regrow teeth.
Okay, I can see this going very bad.
Why?
Okay, what's going to happen to teeth you already have? You think it's selective?
Yeah.
No.
Because here's what they do. Let me see what they do.
Okay, what do they do?
They've been trying it on ferrets and rats for right now.
Don't rats already grow teeth?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that rats have that where their teeth keep growing all the time.
Ew. Gross. That's gross.
That's a rodent thing.
Okay, well this new drug, it's I don't want to talk about the science of it because I don't necessarily understand it, but basically it involves proteins and teeth growth, and the drug is trying to inhibit the protein growth, letting new teeth grow, and anyway, it's too sciencey. Okay, I don't understand.
But here's the deal. It doesn't make sense they're going to do this on unless a rat's not a rodent, but rodents have what they call open-rooted dentition, which means that their teeth grow continuously throughout their lives. A rat's incisors can grow up to 1 millimeter per day if they're left unopposed. So they just
unopposed?
Yeah, like if it doesn't hit something else in their mouth or whatever and stop it from growing, they just keep growing.
Ew, gross.
So that makes no sense because they're going to put this medicine in a rat, which can already regrow teeth.
No, they have already done it in rats.
But my point is they can already regrow teeth.
Well, I don't know,
They
Josh.
put in this medicine. Went, look, this rat's growing teeth.
Josh.
No kidding. He does it already.
They don't do that. Ferrets don't. And they've tried it with ferrets, too.
I got to find out.
Okay, listen. So the first phase of human trials are going to happen at this hospital in Japan. And it's men, 30 men ages 30 to 64 who are missing at least one molar. I don't know why they're not using women, but it's only men. And that phase will last 11 months for the tooth regrowth. Then they're going to move to children with congenital tooth deficiencies.
Uh-huh.
And then they're going to get older adults.
And eventually women.
I know. What?
Ferrets are one of the few small mammals without continuously growing
There you go.
teeth.
So there you go.
But it makes no sense they did it on rats because rats do.
I don't know, Josh.
They never stop growing. Makes no sense. They were like, it worked in a rat. No kidding.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't look up whether or not rats regrow teeth all the time. What happened is they went, wow, that really worked. Let's put it in people. I don't like where this is going. I'm not into it. I don't want this to be a thing.
I think it might be cool. What if you were in the study and then you just had you're missing one tooth.
One big gnarly
and then
tooth.
it just grew. This new drug made you grow like a massive tooth.
Just one.
Yeah. Well,
sticking up snaggle guy. Hey.
You like my new tooth?
Yeah, I'd name it. Give it a little face. What'd you name it?
Gerald.
Gerald the snaggletooth. That sounds good. I like it. Good news today comes from Sweden. Sweden. In Almholt, Sweden. That is where an Ikea exists. If you believe that, there's one in Sweden.
An Ikea in Sweden?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Is all of their instructions in English?
That would be hysterical. All the names are like couch.
Yeah.
Lamp.
They're like, I'll take this couch.
Yeah.
Couch?
Yeah, exactly. They got these big, huge stores. They've got all this furniture. They recently made history. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not.
They broke a world record.
No.
For the largest pajama party. Yeah.
How many people?
2,052.
Wow.
All of them IKEA employees.
At the one IKEA?
Yes, just this one IKEA. No, what they did, because there are multiple IKEAs across Sweden, they gathered 2,052 employees at their first store in this particular town, Almholt, Sweden. And they had everybody wear two-piece pajamas. Now, I'm going to tell you, everybody's wearing the same pajamas.
Really?
So this is like a uniform thing where they said, let's get everybody matching two-piece pajamas. So there's like a pajama top and pants.
Oh.
And then they gathered all 2,052 employees. The official, one of the company officials named Fredrika Inger, said that the record attempt was part of IKEA's goal to create stuff that helps people sleep. So they did it as like a marketing thing.
So they're selling pajamas now?
I don't think they're selling pajamas, but they wanted people to know they have beds.
I think everybody knows that they have beds.
But did you know that they have other things that can help you sleep, like a pillow?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's what they wanted you to know. Again, this company official, Fredrika, explained, we're thrilled about this collective effort coming together to highlight the importance of sleep. Good sleep benefits everyone, and we believe that by prioritizing it, we can genuinely make a big difference.
This isn't good news. This is just a story about IKEA marketing.
Yeah, but they got that world record.
That's not necessarily good news.
Well.
I could have found a better story, Josh. And guess what?
What?
IKEA doesn't necessarily need any more marketing. Everybody knows about IKEA.
But in Sweden, do they know about it there? Because that's where this happened.
Good news to get you going.
That's right. I heard about this thing yesterday that's happening, and I'm a little bit blown away.
What is it?
If I say there's a glitch, what does that mean to you?
Like there's a mistake
Okay. Where does it typically exist?
in video games?
So a glitch in a game would be something that gets exploited that could maybe give you an advantage.
Not always.
Not always. Sometimes it's a problem. Sometimes it's like when you're playing Lego Harry Potter and there's a glitch where I should be able to save this student in peril right here, but he's not here. Something like that. That's a glitch
Yeah.
that you have to work through and figure out or ignore.
And sometimes you can't progress because there's a glitch in the game. Like Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, good. Great answer.
Thank you.
So if there's a glitch in real life, would you think that might be too good to be true?
Depends. Is it a mistake or is it in my favor? What are you talking? I mean, just get to the point, really. That's what I'm trying to say. Enough of these examples and metaphors. What are you trying to say?
Over on TikTok, there's what has been dubbed a glitch that went a little bit viral.
Oh.
And it's gotten a whole bunch of people in a whole bunch of problems.
Oh.
Because they thought this was a real life exploitive glitch, but turns out it's not.
What's the glitch?
If you write a check to yourself and go to a Chase Bank ATM and deposit that check into your own account from your own account, the ATM doesn't know that the money isn't there
Oh, no.
in that moment. And so you can withdraw a certain amount from the check you deposit and you get cash in hand. But then the bank processes all of that, and it's not a glitch. It's not something you can exploit. It's check fraud. And a whole bunch of people saw this on the internet and went, what? I'm going to go do this. And they went and did it, and now they're getting charged with check fraud.
Oh, hoo-hoo.
But it's young people who don't know about check fraud and don't know about writing checks and the process and how money works in check form. They just thought, I can go put paper in there and it'll give me money. And that's a glitch.
Oh, interesting.
Now, you had to have a Chase Bank account to do this, as I'm sure would be true with any bank.
You also had to have a checkbook.
Correct.
Who has checkbooks?
Well, they were figuring out how to do this, but a lot of these
people
customers,
still have checkbooks, but I haven't had a checkbook in 15 years.
for sure. But these people who would do this would then make videos on social media showing themselves with these big stacks of cash after they, wrote these giant checks and put them in. I mean, I'm talking like a lot of money. Like, one dude is now on TikTok going, I didn't know that this wasn't a glitch. I thought this was a thing that could benefit. He owes $39,000.
Oh, dude.
Like, I'm telling you, these people were like, it's not good. Sizable amounts of money being deposited, not for real, into their accounts and then being withdrawn. It's really bad.
Here's a lesson.
It's really bad.
Here's a lesson, everybody. Don't listen to TikTok.
Yeah. And if something seems
Too
a
good
little
to
too
be
good to be true,
It probably is.
yeah, good advice there. But
Ew.
now
Yikes.
Chase Bank has pushed out, a bunch of information. They locked down accounts. Like there's a ton of stuff that's been going on. This guy right here, there's one customer here who deposited a fraudulent check for more than $80,000.
Ooh.
I mean, people were doing this a lot, not understanding that what they were actually doing was committing check fraud.
Yeah.
It's not a glitch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, not good.
Uh-oh.
I got to tell you a story about our dog from yesterday. I
Okay.
was running around. I decided that when I went to pick up our daughter from school, I would throw the dog in the truck and take her with me.
Oh, how exciting.
It was exciting times. And traffic was miserable, and it took us forever to even get from one place to the other. But as we were driving, after I'd picked up Emery from school, we were driving, and there's billboards all over the place. But one particular billboard she doesn't like.
Really?
She's sitting there staring it down and growling in the truck at the billboard.
How did she even see it?
I don't know. It's just some dude's face on a billboard. I don't even know what the billboard's for. And she's growling in the passenger seat. And both of them are like, what is she upset about? And she is deadlocked on that billboard. Like, why is that man's giant face looking at me from over there? She was not okay with it.
Fascinating.
And I don't know how this happens. Like, what's wrong with our dog?
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with the dog. I think maybe dogs are a good judge of character.
What's wrong with that man's face?
Maybe that man is not a nice person.
Maybe.
Maybe his face was just too large, and she was like, I'm kind of freaked out because that face is large.
Maybe. One dude's face on a billboard. And again, I don't know what it's for. Just one guy, and it could be a dentist. I don't know what it is, but one guy's on there kind of smiling, and she's not having any of it.
I think that's a cue. We should not go to that dentist.
I don't know what it's for. It's probably not a dentist at all. But then I was kind of curious. I wanted to see if I drove her around, if she saw more billboards, if she would have the same reaction.
And?
I got to find more.
You didn't find any more?
Not with just some dude's face on it that would be big enough for her to notice out of the window of the car.
We were on a billboard once.
Mm-hmm.
We're not anymore, but that'd be interesting.
It would be interesting
to see what she thought about us on the billboard.
Yeah. If she'd notice, like, hey, I know that face.
Interesting, isn't it?
Well, and you know the color thing, like how blue and yellow stands out. It is pretty much a blue and white billboard. So I wonder if
the one that she was growling at yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe that.
So that probably caught her eye.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I don't like that face. It's too big.
Oh.
Brother, ew.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
When we were school shopping a couple of weeks ago, you noticed, I want to say Trapper Keeper, but I don't know if that's the brand.
With the Velcro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are making a comeback. Did you know this?
I knew some of these, like if you could find a real one, like the new one's close, but it didn't smell right. The little plastic thing around the edge of the corner that you always ripped off and then regretted it. All that stuff. Because then it was all, the plastic cool thing with your shark or whatever was flapping in the breeze. Trapper Keeper was the coolest.
Yeah, it was. You didn't have a Lisa Frank one though, did you?
No, I think I had the one with the skateboarder up on and they were all like caricature looking. And he was doing he was holding his board up on the rim of a half pipe. It was there was one with jets on it, I remember, and then the shark one. There were some cool ones Trapper Keeper had it going on.
Yeah, they did.
And so I was pretty excited to see. It was a boring design. The Velcro didn't sound right because it's a small patch instead of the big. Like if you're gonna do a Trapper Keeper, do it right, Mead.
I'd never had a Trapper Keeper. I wanted one, but I never had one because we were not rich like you, Josh.
Oh, it's like a $5 thing. What are you talking about? I'm trying to see if I can find the skateboarder one.
Well, there is kids nowadays that are buying these Trapper Keepers because they think they're cool.
They are cool.
They are cool.
They were cool then. They're still cool now.
They are still cool. You said that you were just at this car race thing over the weekend, and there was a lot of people with like retro video cameras.
What's the deal with this? They're calling it aesthetic. That's just the word they're using because they're like, oh, it's got an aesthetic. Like it does for sure. It's strange. I saw a couple of kids, younger teens, walking around, and a grown adult as well, walking around with handheld big viewfinder camcorders. Like smack a whole VHS in there and then hold it up to your eye.
They really
Huge.
did have that?
Yes.
Why?
Because it creates an aesthetic. Because here's the deal. Like this car culture, specifically in this drifting thing, is heavily influenced by Japanese culture, for one. It comes from Japan. And then there's this whole, like, make it look like it's 80s and 90s when this was at its prime, when people were just figuring out what you could do with these cars. And so if you do that, like there are YouTube creators that are making videos that look like they're from the 80s or 90s that were filmed this week with this technology, using old technology. So if you have some of this laying around, dust it off. You might make a mint right now.
You could.
Because people want this for the aesthetic.
I don't.
Okay. then don't.
It's just funny to me because we lived through this stuff. I don't want to go back. I don't want to. We've got new stuff.
This is true.
New cool stuff.
All right.
Cameras are better quality now.
I found the skateboarder one on the Trapper Keeper. And it was no rules. That was the sort of the thing that they were playing around with. So it's not a half pipe, but the skateboarder is cruising out of like a concrete tube, like a culvert. And then they had one with a bear and like chewed up baseball. And the shark one was actually a surfer riding on a shark.
Oh.
And then there's the tiger holding the basketball. But it was the no rules Trapper Keeper from 1991.
Okay. I think that you should get a Trapper Keeper and take it into your work meetings.
I totally agree. I want a real one, though. Not that new one that doesn't look as cool.
No, it doesn't have the right
It would be
Velcro.
fantastic if I had a Trapper Keeper that I kept all my meeting notes in, going into every meeting. Sorry, hold on. Let me... It's got the built-in pen holders organizer thing clipped in there. Yes.
We
You're
got to
right.
get you one.
I need to
We
do
got to
that.
find that shark one that you had.
I'll probably have to look online. They're pretty cool, though. I'd do it.
There's a Trapper Keeper button-up shirt that you could buy.
Wow. Does it have Velcro? Why is it button up? Missed opportunity. Do you want a new phone?
No.
You don't?
No.
Well, adult people, humans, are going bananas for this new Barbie phone.
There's a Barbie phone?
Yeah, which is...
Is it like a hamburger phone?
Well, sort of. Yeah, kind of. Nokia and Mattel are teaming up to launch a new hot pink phone that is aimed at parents who want to steer their kids away from the smartphone temptation. But adults are pre-ordering these for themselves.
What?
It's $130 for this phone, which is a great deal in today's phone market.
It's a cell phone?
It's a cell phone.
What do I look for? I want to see it.
It's the pink Barbie phone. That's it's really pink. It's Nokia. It's a flip phone.
Okay, I see it.
And it's very pink, and it says Barbie on it.
And adults are getting this?
Adults are going crazy for this thing.
It looks like a toy.
It does look like a toy, but it's a
like
real phone.
Little toy that a little kid would put in their toy purse.
Yep, $130, and the adults are going nuts for this thing. It has glow-in-the-dark Barbie designs like hearts, palm trees, and flamingos. When you turn the phone on, it says, "Hi, Barbie." Of course it does.
Huh.
And
I don't want this. I don't. Do you want this?
No.
Okay. I don't either.
But I like that they're focused on a phone that's not a smartphone. Like, that makes me happy. Like, this can just make phone calls.
Okay.
And send
play
text
Snake?
messages. And probably play some Snake.
I had a Nokia back in the day.
I know.
Played Snake on it.
Everybody did. Everybody had that same Nokia. They still exist, and it still goes bam, 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 bam. Every time it rings.
No, it goes do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is that what it does?
Yes.
We might have had different ringtones.
No.
Because mine went bam, 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 bam. What did yours do? We should record these and sell them. Do people still buy ringtones?
No, nobody does.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Yes, they do, actually.
Do they?
Because Emery had a ringtone the other day. And I went, huh. You know what her ringtone was?
No.
Who can it be now?
Serious?
I swear.
But I bet you didn't pay for it.
No, I don't.
Remember when you used to pay for music?
Yes.
That when people would call you, they could listen to a song
Yep.
while it was ringing?
Yep.
What a weird time. What a weird time. So yesterday, after I picked up our daughter from school, decided that she wanted a treat. And so
She always does.
I know. She's big on the treat thing.
Refreshments.
Mm-hmm. That's what she always says. You want to get a refreshment? I feel like we need to get a refreshment. And so anyway, she says, let's go. Let's do this thing. And traffic was backed up. It took forever. But she was like, we really should take one to Mom. And I went, all right, cool. Let's do that.
Oh, that was her idea?
Yeah.
I thought it was your idea.
Nah, so I said, all right, let's go. Let's take Mom a treat. And so we head over that direction. We pull into the drive-thru. What is it that I order?
Well, it depends.
Pretty consistently, I order the same thing.
Well, you've gotten the green tea there before.
Right. But it's like the peach thing. The peach green tea thing is one thing. But what do I get recently?
The frozen lemonade.
Frozen lemonade. So we pull up in the drive-thru to where I order, and I have to explain because apparently what I like to have is hard to make. So I'm explaining what it is, whatever. And the whole time, because I said lemonade, you know that Chick-fil-A meme where the girl says no Chick-fil-A sauce? You know the one?
I do know the one.
Yeah. So right before she says that, she says, lemonade? Okay. And so the whole time they're making my lemonade, they're going, lemonade? Okay. And Emery's dying in the passenger seat. Like, this is really happening? And they were doing a very good impression. A very good impression. Lemonade? Okay. And so that meme's still alive and well, and it's one of your favorites. No Chick-fil-A sauce?
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Why?
I don't know, because you guys say it so much, I think. Both
Yeah?
you and Emery say it a lot.
It's one of the greatest.
It's not. It's just annoying to me. And then she does this thing with her face. No
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yeah? No Chick-fil-A sauce? It's so good.
I don't agree.
No?
Lemonade, okay.
Lemonade? Okay. It's the whole time. It was like 4 or 5 people in there, no matter where they were. It's like one person said lemonade, and the whole place went off. Lemonade? Okay. like, what is happening back
Yeah,
there?
I kind of like that. That's a good team camaraderie. That's
was.
Like we got a lemonade over here, okay?
Lemonade? Okay. Okay. Hold up. She says, hold up. Got to get my headphones, get my microphone.
Headphones were all
There
wonky.
you are. Hi.
All right. I watched a thing today. It was a video, and it was a guy saying...
I assumed.
It was a guy saying, here are things that are embarrassing but shouldn't be embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
And I agreed with every single one of them.
Things that are embarrassing that shouldn't be embarrassing. Getting lost in the store and having them say... Chantel, your party is waiting for you.
That hasn't happened in a long time.
No, I know, but I thought about maybe doing it the other day.
You should have.
Would you be embarrassed?
I would not be embarrassed by that. No.
Okay.
Being sung happy birthday to, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's awkward more than
weird,
embarrassing.
right?
It's like, what do I do with my hands?
What do I do? Who am I supposed to look at more than anything?
No one knows what we're supposed to do while being sung at.
Well, and then if you're doing the singing, do you look at the person you're singing to? Because that seems weird too.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Just stare at them.
Okay, here's another one. walking through a restaurant to find the bathroom.
Yeah, what's that about? Why does that always feel weird? Like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your eating. I didn't even say anything to you. Like, why is that awkward?
I don't know. And then everybody looks up at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah, why you walked in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's always weird.
I know where that guy's going. Yeah, you do. You don't work here. Why are you walking around?
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Taking too long to turn out of traffic, I just always feel pressure more than...
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Like, I know, I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I can't go.
Nah.
There's not even a space for me to go.
If somebody's going to be impatient waiting on me in traffic, that's their problem. I don't worry about that.
I do.
I worry about myself being safe.
Well, yeah, I worry about that too.
That's what I worry about. They can't see what I see. Sometimes people are like, I'll wave you on. And I'm like, you're not in this car. You drive your car. I'll do my thing.
But that's nice of them to try and help.
Sometimes. But then when they're like, I stopped so that you could turn left over 2 lanes of traffic. And I'm like, I'm not going to trust you because I can't see that other lane. And I'm not going to get T-boned right now. So thank you. Please proceed on. I'll go at my own pace. And they're like, well, I tried to help. Sorry.
That did happen the other day when somebody like raised their arms like, I
tried to wave you on.
I helped you. You didn't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not in my car.
How about when your windshield wipers are on high when it's not really that rainy?
All right, listen.
That's kind of embarrassing.
I think everybody needs to take a minute and learn how their car works. Because I've seen some ridiculous wipers. Like, really? You're going full blast right now?
It's not even raining that much.
Is it a tornado outside? Is there torrential rain? No. Get it together.
First days on a new job. That's always the worst.
I don't know. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's again, these are awkward. These are not embarrassing.
It's awkward, embarrassing. It's all the same. It's all the same. How about using a gift card? That's always weird.
Is it?
Yeah. Hey, I have free things.
I have no problems using a gift card. I have zero problems using a gift card.
I don't mind either, actually. I don't mind doing that. But the
don't.
video I watched, the guy was like, I have gift cards that I'll never use because that's too embarrassing. And I don't mind that one.
I have zero problems using a gift card.
Okay, and here's the worst one. Climbing, if you're sat in the middle of a row and you have to climb out of the row to go use the restroom.
Again,
that's
not embarrassing, difficult.
Embarrassing, yeah, because you're like, ugh. And it's always that.
Do I face you? Do I face away?
Exactly.
Face you, face away.
And then do I side shimmy or do I go forward?
They need to install some sort of crane system that can come and pick you up out of the middle.
Or make the aisles a little bit bigger so that people can walk through.
Sure.
And then if you're the sitter,
then
do you stand up?
I try to
stand.
I hate that, like, turn my knees sideways, cram myself in a weird position. I'll stand up.
Try to make yourself as small as possible so they don't step on your feet or you don't trip them.
Yeah, don't scuff my shoes, man.
Oh, man, that's always the worst.
I will stand. It's fine. It's just part of a community experience. I don't have a problem with it.
Good for you, buddy.
Well, I didn't feel super awkward about all of them. There's a few things that I go, like walking through a restaurant to go use a restroom. It's weird because you make eye contact with strangers, and I don't.
That's the weirdest one for you. That's the one you have the biggest problem with.
Yeah, really.
Interesting. See, and I think the biggest one is the climbing out of your row to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's the hardest one for me. Where I go, am I just gonna wait? I'll just wait. Can I wait? I'll wait. No, I can't wait.
Okay. I better make this awkward. Here we go. I'm up and I'm moving to the
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry.
And then you get to do it again.
Yeah, I know.
In a few minutes when you come back and go, oh, sorry, I'm back.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
I felt called out yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened?
By you.
By me?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you feel called out by me?
Well, we talked yesterday on the show about how your mom had watched our dog over the weekend.
Sure.
And while she was watching the dog, she did a lot of weeding in the yard, in my flower beds. She did about half of the patch that is overrun with weeds.
Right.
And I looked at it last night and I go, God, that looks so good. And I said, if I was ambitious, I would go out and finish that side so that it would look, the whole thing would look nice.
Yeah, it would.
And you said, if you were ambitious, you would have done it a long time ago. So my mom didn't have to.
Right.
And I felt
that's
called
what
out.
Ambition is. And you should feel called out. I wasn't saying that you were lazy or anything like that. I was literally agreeing with you that, yeah, if you were ambitious, that would have been done. You're correct. What you're saying is true. Fact.
Now get out there and be ambitious.
I didn't say that.
You might as well have.
No, I said, yep, you're right. If I was ambitious, the garage would be clean, but I'm not. If I was ambitious, my home studio would be up and running and be really cool, but I'm not.
If I was ambitious, I could do so many things. Think of all the things I could do if I was ambitious.
A lot.
So much.
But I'm not.
But I'm not.
So instead, I'm going to do something else because it's about attention, right? Like, what do you give attention to? Not the weeds.
Not the
clearly.
Weeds. No.
Not cleaning my home studio. Clearly.
No. Clearly. Not the painting project that we've been sitting on for a year.
Winter's coming. We're going to be bored. We're going to go, what are we going to do? Let's paint the whole basement.
Ugh.
Yes.
You know, I keep looking at that because the basement does need painted.
I know.
You have built a wall down there.
It's a winter project. It's coming.
And we've said that the whole time, but I feel like maybe we're not going to get to that even in the winter.
You don't think we're ambitious enough?
I sure don't.
I think we're ambitious. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Rare occasions.
Right. Not today. I don't feel like painting the basement today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. If I feel ambitious.
We'll see. Josh, imagine, if you will.
Okay.
September 4th, 2003.
So
21
years ago?
Yes.
Is that, let's see, in what year?
2003.
Yeah. I remember that day.
Do you remember that day?
Well, I remember that evening.
What do you remember about that evening?
I remember that evening is probably when you and I met.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Today
yeah?
is the anniversary of the first time you and I met.
Really?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that? And guess what?
What?
We met at the Eastern Idaho
State
Fair.
I don't know if anybody knows that.
Why would anybody know that?
I don't know. I know that, and you know that, so I assume other people know that. But yeah, you and I met and then went to the fair.
Correct.
We didn't meet at the fair.
Okay.
We met at the radio station and then went to the fair to go see Three Doors Down.
Yeah, they were playing that year at the fair.
Correct.
And here's a little backstory on Josh and Chantel. I had just met Josh. I got into his car. It was not a date. Let's be clear.
Right. It was just two strangers going to
I was going to go to the concert with my roommate.
Right.
My roommate couldn't go.
Right.
And I said, I'm not going to go to the concert.
And I was just going by myself to hang out. So we connected and we went together.
And I got in your car to drive to the fair, and you had pictures of your girlfriend in your car.
Right.
And I went, this is awkward. I shouldn't have done this. And we get to the fair, and you were dancing and talking to some of the people that were there that you knew. And I was just over sitting by myself going like, this is so lame.
Right.
Why did I come?
To enjoy the show.
And then halfway through the show, you came over and started talking to me. And we had a great time.
We did.
And then we left to go get some snacks, some food, and I didn't have any money because I was a poor college student. And I said, I wish that he would buy me some food. You didn't.
But you didn't say that out loud.
No. I just thought maybe you'd be a gentleman.
Hey, it wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date. You're right. It was not a date.
It's just people hanging out, going to a show together.
Kind of together.
Probably, I'm going to tell you what happened. I went and got that deep fried Snickers because that's a delicious treat. And I probably said, do you want some? And you went, no. But really you meant, yeah. And then 21 years later, you're telling the story going, he didn't share with me.
No, I don't think you even offered. I think you were
there's no way I didn't. I didn't just go, watch me eat this.
Actually, you're probably right. You probably did offer. Maybe you probably offered me a bite, and I was like, oh, no.
Either that, or I probably said, do you want anything? I bet I was a nice guy. I'm not that much more different now. If I was with somebody and they were, looking like they needed a treat and couldn't squeeze it out of their budget.
Just longingly watching you eat, going...
Yeah, that's what, and then I just stared you in the face while I ate it, and I went, that was delicious. I probably could go for an ice cream now. Want to watch me eat that too? No. I know that didn't happen.
Debatable.
No, it's not. It's not up for debate. That is, in fact, how we met, though.
That is all the truth. Happy anniversary of our first meeting.
Good for you for remembering.
Good for you.
Good for you. I got to tell you, I am blown away by these Paralympic athletes.
Oh, me too.
It's absolutely astonishing to watch. And I have not paid as close attention as I did during the, typical Olympics or whatever. But the Paralympic Games have been
incredible.
So incredible to watch these highlights. So as it stands right now, China is leading the medal table with 120 medals, 56 of those gold. Great Britain is in second with 67 total, 31 gold, and the U.S. is in third with 57.
It's quite a shame that these don't get talked about as much as the regular Olympics because these athletes are incredible.
Right.
It is amazing to watch them. You've been sending me some highlights, some videos. There's like the high jumpers, not the high jumpers, but the long jumpers.
Oh, yeah.
That are blind.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, that's so wild.
And they have is it their partner?
They have a spotter.
Or their coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the spotter lines them up at where they start and then runs down to the end of the sand pit and hollers and claps and makes noise so that they know when to run and helps cue their time for jumping.
To jump.
And unbelievable.
It's insane.
Unreal.
And then you showed me the video yesterday of were they sprinters? What meter dashers? What are they? The runners.
The runners with their tethered, because they're blind and they have a tethered assistant or whatever to help them run. And unbelievable. I mean, unreal.
They're running in tandem together.
With hands bound together.
And yes, one of them is blind. The Paralympian is blind. They are amazing. I want to watch more of these because it is inspiring and fantastical.
I don't know if you've looked at like some of the other stuff that they have, but they have like blind soccer. They have wheelchair fencing. They have. I'm just looking through this list. They do para-equestrian. They have wheelchair basketball. They do wheelchair rugby and tennis. I mean, it's unreal. And they have, a whole list of stuff. Para-rowing, sport climbing, para-swimming. The para-swimming, do you see the guy?
Yes.
He has no arms.
Or legs. He had no arms and legs,
He has
right?
legs.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he has no arms, though. And to launch, because he doesn't have a diving platform to hold on to. He has no arms. He has like a helper with a stick. He bites a stick to launch.
Oh my gosh!
And then just smoked everybody.
I didn't see his launch. I saw him swimming.
Wild!
It is so incredible.
Anyway, if you're not paying attention, go pay attention.
These Paralympians are
unreal,
amazing.
And just to recap, the U.S. is in third. 57 medals, 24 gold, 22 silver, and 11 bronze.
Where are these happening? Do you know where these
They're
are?
in Paris.
It's all in Paris?
Same facilities. Yeah, same facilities.
Oh, I wish that they would get more attention.
It's super, super cool.
Because it's amazing.
Yep, blown away.
These athletes are super incredible.
Yep. So today, the stuff that's happening today, because it's still going on, goalball. Have you seen goalball?
No.
Goalball is like, you could really get into this game. This is a ball that gets rolled toward a very wide goal, and everybody's a goalie.
Oh, nice.
And it's like lay down and block with your body. It's a really cool thing.
Ooh,
Wheelchair tennis today. Paracycling is going on. There's para-track and field, para-swimming, and more stuff happening. Let's see. Wheelchair basketball is going on today. It's the women's quarterfinal. U.S. versus Great Britain today. What else is happening?
And these are all on Peacock, right?
Yes. Yep. Para table tennis, para archery. Did you see the guy? No arms doing archery right in the bullseye. Like,
how?
Amazing.
How?
He launches it with his neck. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
You got to go watch. You got to watch these athletes. Incredible.
That's amazing.
Yep.
They've been putting new door locks on all of the doors around this building.
Yes.
That we're working in.
Mm-hmm.
We arrive at the same time as the morning show guy on K-Bear.
Right.
Victor.
Right.
And I arrived here about the same time he did, and you were a little bit later.
I was behind you guys, yeah.
Luckily, I knew that they had put new door locks on because this happened after I left yesterday. And you told me yesterday afternoon, hey, we got new door locks. Here's your new, what
key.
is it?
It's a key.
Is it a key?
Uh-huh.
It's like a magnet key.
Yeah, right.
And so you said, I put it on your key ring, you're set. And I go, oh, okay, cool. So me and Victor arrive at the same time, and he's just standing outside. Well, I guess he was here before me. He was just standing out the door, and he goes, I don't know how to get in. How do I get in? My key won't work. And I said, oh, I got you. And he goes, I'm so glad you were here because I would have been standing out here forever.
Yeah.
No one sent me an email. No one told me.
He was off yesterday, so he had no idea. And I found out I got my key and your key yesterday, and I said, "Oh, I'll make sure that Victor can get in tomorrow." And it was like, "Okay, yeah, cool." Or just leave him outside.
Yeah, poor guy. He's like, "Have I been fired?"
Yeah, nope. Just a whole new key thing. But it is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like it knows my name.
I know. I scanned my key and it said
right
Chantel Tyler, and I went,
"Yeah,
this is intense."
I know. I wonder if I can put a picture on there. So when I use my key, it's like, "What's up? What's up?" Wouldn't that be cool? Good morning. What's up?
What's up? Why does it have to be that?
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun. What would your picture look like?
Hey.
The first thing you see in the morning. Like what?
Hey.
Mine goes, "What's up?" And yours goes, "Hey." What if it could be a video, like waving?
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know what it does.
Except
I can't wait to find out.
I'd want my video to be on somebody else's key.
That'd be hilarious.
So that when...
Hi.
Yeah, so that when Victor uses his key to
it's
check
your
in,
face.
it's me going, hey,
waving.
Welcome to work.
Good morning. I'm sure that's exactly what he wants. Hi.
Bright and early at 5.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
Just all perky.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Record it later in the afternoon so that you go, oh, yeah, that's what I'll be like later. Right now, it's not that. But later, it'll be that. It's cool. I think it's a neat system.
It's totally fancy. And I'm happy that Victor got in.
Yeah, he'll have a key and he'll be okay, after this morning.
Good.
I'm glad you were worried. A very mom thing of you to do.
Excuse me. Thanks. Poor guy. Stuck outside in the cold. It's a good thing it was warm.
Like a little orphaned puppy.
Oh, Victor. About a month ago, maybe longer, you were tasked with taking headshots of everybody in the office to put on the new and improved website.
Yeah, riverbendmediagroup.com.
And I happened to be looking at it yesterday, and I went, I don't like my headshot. So I requested that you take another one.
Yeah, you wanted retakes.
Yeah.
It's done. It's already on the website.
But I don't like those either. You did. You've
Yeah,
already.
It's done.
Josh.
Chantel.
What does it look like?
Oh, it looks great.
I know. I asked you to edit some of my wrinkles, and you said no.
It's your face. Why are you trying to make yourself not look like yourself?
I also wanted you to give my eyebrows a different...
I darkened them, but I'm not going to change the shape of them.
Why?
Because it'll look weird.
No, it won't.
It won't look like your face.
Exactly.
No. I don't know why you're so angry about your headshot.
They all looked terrible. I hated them. All of them.
Even the ones we took today.
I didn't hate them as much as I did yesterday, or the one that you took last time, but...
Okay.
Let me look.
Well, you look great.
Uh,
Oh, come on.
How come my skin is so pasty?
Oh, what in the world
I don't know.
are you talking
I
about?
hate headshots. They're the worst. Whose idea was this?
You just hate your picture. It doesn't matter what it is. A picture from 400 years ago, a picture from 2 days from now. You'll hate it the same. You have some sort of thing about looking at pictures of yourself. And you've got, here, you know what I should do?
What should
I'm
you
going to
do?
bring up this image. I'm going to flip it because you're seeing yourself backwards because you never see yourself this way when you look in the mirror. And that's why you said when you looked in your phone, how come I look good in this? It's your camera. No, it's because you're seeing yourself inverted. When I look at a picture, I see the same person that I'm looking at right here and when I'm looking at in the picture. Same person. You never see yourself this way because you see yourself inverted. So it looks backwards to you. That's why you go, why is everything weird? I'm going to flip this image and you're going to go, oh, yeah, there I am.
I'll see.
That's me.
I'll see.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what's
look.
going to happen.
Okay.
Science. Because you look at a mirror reflection of yourself. You look in a mirror, reflection. You look in your phone, reflection. You never see yourself the way everybody else does. And then when you do, you go, oh, who's that creature? Ugh.
Also, like sometimes the lighting in my home bathroom, I go, okay, looking good today. And then I'll go into the bathroom at my other job. The lighting, I don't know if it's the mirror or the lighting in there, but I hate it. And I go, when I left the house this morning, I looked great.
Well,
I don't know what happened on the way from there to here.
nothing.
Or it's just the terrible lighting in there. I'm blaming it on the lighting.
Okay, well.
I still want you to edit out some of those wrinkles. That'd be great.
I don't know if I can do that.
You-
But I'll try.
You won't.
No, I won't. You're right. Would you rather this or that?
Would you rather never be able to pick the place to eat or
Fine.
never be able to pick the movie to watch?
Place to eat.
Why?
I hate making that decision.
You seem to like it.
Excuse me. No. The only reason that I ever do it is because nobody else will. And so I'm finally like, you know what? I'm tired of driving around trying to figure out where to eat. I'm just going to pick.
Honestly, I think I'm going to pick that too because I feel like I'm the less picky
I will eat
entity
pretty much anywhere.
in our family. Yeah.
And I will be okay with
Yep,
it.
I can find something to eat anywhere, but I don't want to sit and watch the dumb movie that you picked.
Oh, I know. And you'll be very vocal about it the whole time until you're kind of into it. And then you're like, fine, it was okay. I should have been more open to it in the beginning. But I'll mind my business. I'll just be over here. I don't want to watch this. This was pretty good. It's such a flip of the coin. There's two sides. And then, yeah, it was fine.
Are you done? Are you done bashing me today, Joshua?
I'm not bashing
Yeah,
you.
kinda.
No, Chanteloa, no. I've made my selection.
Also me. I don't want to watch what you've picked.
And if I never have to pick the place to eat, fine.
Okay,
Fine.
I'll pick then.
Fine.
Except here's what happens. We all pick and then you go, ugh.
Not me.
Yeah, huh?
Nope.
You do.
No.
Yes.
No. You're hearing that from the back seat.
No, I know the back seat does it too, but also the driver's seat.
Nah.
Yep.
Pick somewhere to eat.
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah. This is what happens.
Because you're going to groan.
Nope. And then I just go, I'm tired of driving around. I've been everywhere. We've gone down all the roads of food. Nobody made a decision. I'm pulling over. We're getting a taco. And then everybody goes, oh.
No, I don't. I go, yes, tacos. That's what I wanted all along.
Then just say you wanted a taco. I saw this story here. There's a lady who is an influencer on social media, and she is also, I guess, a bit of a reality TV star. She's on 90 Day Fiance. What's her name? Jasmine Pineda.
I don't know.
I don't know much about her. I don't know who she is, but she's gone a little bit viral because she brings her own avocados to restaurants so that she doesn't have to pay extra for avocado on her food.
Just don't get avocado on your food.
But if she likes avocado, she doesn't want to deal with the upcharge. So she can save a little bit of money by bringing her own avocado. So she can order like the burger or the sandwich. And then instead of saying, can you add on avocado and paying for a few slices as much as you would pay at the grocery store for a whole avocado, then she just brings her own.
Just stay at home and make your own burger.
No, but she likes to go
sandwich.
out. There's a thing about going out, but then also bringing your own avocado.
Okay. Does she bring it pre-sliced?
Great question.
Or does she cut it at the table and slice it at the table?
She says, I brought my own avocado and knife to the restaurant. She pulls it out of her purse, slices up some avocado. She said, I decided that I didn't want to pay $6 for a few slices of avocado.
$6?
When I can pay, that's a big upcharge. Yeah.
That is not, she should not get avocado.
She doesn't. She doesn't pay that. She goes to the grocery store, buys $5 to get 2 good whole avocados, brings it, puts as much avocado on her meal as she wants. And she has sparked a conversation now about restaurant etiquette and whether it's okay to bring your own food or drink into the restaurant, even if it's to modify what you're going to order. I've seen people bring in their own bottle of ranch because they know they're not going to get enough ranch.
Or like hot sauce.
Right.
But who's charging $6 for avocado slices? Usually it's like a 75-cent extra charge.
I bet it's more than that.
No, I've never seen it more than that. That's insane.
I bet it's more than that. I bet it's a couple bucks.
No way.
Yeah, way.
No way.
Yeah, way. If it has avocado on it, it's more expensive by nature. And if you add avocado, they're going to charge you at least $1 to $1.50, if not more.
I've never seen it that high.
Yeah. Yeah, way.
What do you think about it?
I think she found a nice little loophole.
I'm not
mad
about it either. It's not hurting me. It's not hurting anybody else. If she wants her avocado and
it's hurting that restaurant who isn't getting that upcharge for avocado. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Does the restaurant have a problem with it?
Mm-hmm. They didn't reply to comment. I don't have that information. I don't know. We reached out to the restaurant and they have yet to comment.
Okay, so here's what happens then. If she is at the table cutting her avocado with her own knife and she happens to slice her finger and she's like, this is the restaurant's fault. And she goes to sue because, people have sued for crazier things.
What a weird hypothetical.
Just so you got to listen. You got to map it all out, Josh.
I guess. Eventually, what'll happen is restaurants will say no outside food, including your own avocados.
I think so.
I don't know what'll happen.
They might.
Maybe that one restaurant she goes to frequently where she gets the sandwich without the avocado, but then brings out her own. I don't know. In the video, she's just slicing it up.
And she's gonna have to. What she's gonna have to do is just if the restaurant like frowns upon it, she's gonna really start to just have to bring it hidden.
Like sneaking treats into the movie or something?
No, I've never done that.
Me neither. No. That's going to do it for the show. On that note, we leave you for this Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow, bright and early, 6 to 10 on your radio, on your smart speaker, on the app, and on demand anytime you want with Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, available now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, everywhere you listen to podcasts. You can search Wake Up Classy 97. You can subscribe. You can listen to today's show. You can listen all the way back till mid-May. Lots of episodes up there for you to keep up with us. And here's what's cool is if you've never listened to a podcast before, what we do is we take 4 hours of the show because we're on from 6 until 10. And we condense it all down so you get the whole show in like 45 50 minutes, maybe an hour tops.
We take
you get
the
whole
music
show.
out.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait. You just get us having fun, talking, and making your day a little bit, hopefully, better. That's what we do.
Having some shenanigans.
That's right.
And witty banter.
Subscribe to the podcast. Listen today. If you need more details about where to listen and everything, go to riverbendmediagroup.com and click on podcasts, and you'll see our smiling faces right there, and you can subscribe right from there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Have a good day, everybody.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.